Hello, my name is Chris, and in today's tutorial on the Best Choice Print website, we'll be looking at designing our own participant tags. So let's go ahead and select that thumbnail there. We'll see you have two options. You can either go landscape or portrait, and for today's tutorial, we'll go with the portrait version of that. Alright, so before we proceed, let's just simply fill out the necessary information on the right hand panel here. You can see once I selected 1,000 of the units, I can get a print estimate for that number. Below that, we can get an estimate for shipping by simply putting in a postal code and hit get rates. And then below that, we can enter a name for the job. And also, if you have additional instructions regarding the order, you can type it in here or paste it in here. Once all that is done, you can simply hit customize order. And then the template will be loading. We'll just get to it shortly. There are a lot of new features on the Best Choice Print templates, and in this tutorial I'll be going over them, and hopefully you can utilize these new features in your design. So let's look at these two buttons here with the green arrow, green plus signs I should say. You can add an image or add text, and for the sake of this tutorial I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the default here, and then delete this one as well. As you can see, it's a blank slate. So again, I'm gonna go to add image, go to my computer, sorry. Hit click on this one here. The site is just gonna go over the image, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, everything's okay. So we're just gonna crop it. I'm gonna crop the whole thing here. I'm just gonna resize it here, place it over the template. As you can see right now, you can be pretty much done at this point, but since we need to add more elements to this, and we need to see where all the guidelines are, we have to put this at the back of the template. So in order to do that, we gotta simply just go to the send back button, click that a few times, and you can see that our artwork is all the way to the back now. We're just gonna simply resize this, and there you go. So I am quite happy with that. Okay, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. You can play with the opacity, and you can also rotate this as well. We have the freehand, which is like this, and if I go back to undo, it goes back to original. Or you can click the more fixed or more controlled version, which rotates the image on intervals of 90 degrees clockwise. So to show you. Since I don't want that, I'm just going to hit undo. Okay, I'm quite happy with the placement and sizing of that, so I'm going to add another image. Simply just hit the add image button, go to my computer, hit select, hit logo 2. Again, it's the same idea. Just resize the whole thing, hit finish cropping. I'm just going to make this a little bit larger and place it somewhere near the middle there. I'm quite happy with that. Okay. At this point, I'm happy with that. I just need to add text. So I'm just going to simply click on the add text button and type in the tournament name for this participant tag. So I'm going to put Ram Tourney 2014. Right now I can't see it, so I just got to simply change the color of that to a more noticeable color. And it's still a little bit still not visible enough, so I'm gonna change the font style actually to maybe more of like a Helvetica bold. Okay, maybe change the color a little bit. I'm gonna change it to a purple, just like the logo. And at this point, I'm also gonna play with the alignment. So right now it's at top left, but if I hit select top center, the text will align itself centered to that field. All right, quite happy with that. At this point, I'm really happy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Let's go with 15. There we go. Okay, I'm quite happy with this side. So if I select on this again, you can actually play around with the vertical alignment too if you wanted to. Just simply click on that, and initially it looks kind of funny, but if you simply resize the field, you can see how this could be sort of somewhat cool, if you will. You can simply align it to the center there, or to the right hand side, but for this sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to go back to the way it was originally. Just hit undo a few times and bring it back to its original state. There we go. Alright, I'm quite happy with all that, so I'm going to go to the second side and do the same thing pretty much. So I'm going to just delete this field, hit OK, this field, hit OK. Add the image, and since we already have uploaded this to the site, we can just simply click it instead of going through, and it sort of eliminates a few of the steps. So hit finish cropping, resize it, place it over pretty much or roughly around center, hit send to back. Alright, once that's done, you can add another image. I'm going to add the logo again. This time I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. I want to do something a little bit different on this side. So place a text somewhere up there, hit add text. I'm going to put the tournament slogan probably. So let's say All Stars all the way. Again, probably got to change the colors. I'm going to change it to that purple. Bring it down center here. Again, we're going to play around with the alignment. I'm going to put it at top center. And probably change the font. I'm going to probably go to a Times Bold. There we go. Alright, I'm quite happy with this side. And this side. I'm just going to make sure the spelling's correct. Okay. So once you're done and you think you're about done, you can also, but let's say for instance I want to add this logo at the very bottom, but you have two options. You can either add the image again, but for the sake of simplicity, let's go and click on the copy button and paste it, and then you can simply resize it and place it on the bottom. So that's how the copy function works, copy and paste function. But I don't really need this, so I'm just going to hit undo. Oops, I went too far back actually. I'm just going to simply delete this field, hit OK. Alright, so I'm happy with the design. So once you're happy with your design, you can simply go to the shopping cart button, click on it, and you have three options here. You can either cancel the order and go back to the product page, save your artwork, which is a new feature we've implemented. This allows you to save your image and come back to it at a later date, and the approve button, which we're going to click on once you're happy with your design. So we'll just wait for another window to pop up, and you can actually download your proof here and then use it as sort of like a visual inspection when you actually get your order. Make sure that everything lines up properly. Just read the disclaimer here, click on I accept the conditions and hit continue. And then at this portion, you're pretty much done designing your participant tag. At this point, you're just looking over the, you know what, I'm just going to delete this initial one here. Okay, so we just got to make sure that everything's correct with your order in terms of the quantity, where it's going, and all that. So again, you have the option to save it, edit, or remove it. Let's just put in a postal code just to get a general idea how much the cost would be for shipping. And as you can see, it's 0. You can either continue shopping, log in, or check out as a guest, or if you're already logged in, you can also, this will be seen as checkout actually. And that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions regarding this tutorial, but I haven't covered, you can simply click on the help button and a little pop-up window will show up. You can enter in your email, and in this section, enter in a question regarding your email and hit email us or chat with us, and a customer service rep will get to you as soon as possible. My name is Chris, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye.